welcome to Gemstone Tarot weekend reading, 17th and the 18th of June 2023. I don't know why it's so much hard work trying to get the date out, but it is. Now we have a new moon in Gemini. Depends where you are in the world, what time it hits you. Kind of in the UK, midday on Sunday. Nice. I'm liking the feel of it. All the readings that I've done recently, the Pluto and Capricorn reading and the love readings and whatnot, have pointed towards this being, new moon's a very good time to start something, to initiate something, to manifest something. But also any kind of moon in Gemini is a chatty moon, that chatty beginning of something. So it could be starting a conversation with somebody, it could be starting a conversation you've been waiting to have with somebody, or, reinitiating it, or sending off that email, firing off that text. Whatever it is, I think it'll be pretty fruitful. We are using, did I say we're using the Herbal Tarot? I don't think I did. I don't know what I did with the box. Here we go. Herbal Tarot. By no means any kind of herbal advice from me. So don't go eating it. I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to herbs. I might know what I'm talking about when it comes to tarot, but definitely not herbs. Okay. Ooh. In fact, I learn a lot when I use the Herbal Tarot, because usually you all know what the herbs are. Yeah, I'm kind of... I've got a weird thing at the moment with reversals. There's a lot of reversed cards. And I'm looking through the deck. They're not all reversed by any means, but we're getting quite a lot of reversals. And today I'm sort of in two minds about them, but I'm kind of having to stick with, yes, we are going to do reversals. Okay, so I'll show you what we've got, as the actress said to the bishop. A little bit wonky. Having one of those pre-thundery days today. In the days like before there's going to be some kind of thunderstorm and you get that whole thick feeling and the animals all start getting a bit zoomy and whatnot. I feel like I'm getting a bit zoomy and whatnot. We're starting with the Three of Cups. What herb is that? Trillium. Okay, so tri means three. I'm assuming that's like a flower or a herb or whatever that has three leaves. I was going to go for three flowers, but I can see it has three leaves. I know, it doesn't take a lot to get past me. Three of Cups is about connection. And again, with this new moon and Gemini type feeling, it may be that you want to reach out to somebody, that you want to drop a line to somebody, that you want to ping an email, a text, or even a thought. Sometimes if it's not possible or, sensible or whatever it is, to do it IRL, as the kids say, you can sometimes get it out there by writing a letter in your head, imagining yourself writing a text and sending it. Sometimes that's enough to, one, clear the communication board from your end, and two, sometimes it genuinely sends the message to the person in the 5D in some kind of weird way that I don't really understand, and I'm not sure it really matters. It's just, I don't know, I feel like that's what we're about, because we also have over here off screen this gorgeous melon, which is watermelon. I think I can just about do that one. In reverse, Six of Cups in reverse. Now, the Six of Cups in reverse is a very karmic tie. It can be about a romantic relationship, but it can be about home, people you used to know, family, a strange kind of throwback energy to somebody. It could be past life energy. It's just weird. Weird stuff, friendship, missing people, all of that jazz, okay, is there with the Six of Cups. And what I find when the Six of Cups is in reverse is that weirdness and karmicness is multiplied. It just becomes weirder and more karmic. We also have another 6, which is the 6 of Swords over here in reverse, which is vervain. No idea what that is. 6 of Swords in reverse again means that you feel like you're knocking on a kind of shut door. You feel like there's no particular way out of something. You're a bit stuck in something. I don't get a very bad feeling about it. I just get this feeling of stuck in a moment, can't move on, can't move forward until we say these things. Or that's why I'm saying you may want to write this metaphorically or in your head, because you need to get it out of you, whatever it is that you need to express. We've got the 5 of Swords in reverse, which is mistletoe. And it's a curious one, isn't it, for that one, mistletoe. And then we've got lemon balm, which is the moon in reverse as well. And the moon in reverse is a very interesting card. Often when you get the moon in reverse, it's about common sense and the scales falling from your eyes and seeing things as they really are. But what I get for you having the moon in reverse with this is that there's been a suppression of just how much weird energy there is between you and someone else, you and a place, or you and something else, you and a time in your life, whatever. Sometimes we play down the coincidences, the weirdnesses, the strange feelings that we get, you know, because we don't really know where to put them. People might be thinking we're mad if we express them, etc. There's many different reasons that we don't come forward with it. But I feel like somehow they need to be released. So if you need to do that metaphorical letter, great. If you need to do the whispering technique, where you imagine the person and you imagine you whispering this all into their ear, or even talking to them, you know, talking to them in the 5D, you can do all of that. And it has a strangely good effect on your brain, because your brain feels like you've done it. And in a way you have. Or you can just fire them off a text or an email if that feels okay to you. But I'm getting the impression that that might not be quite okay. And I don't know why. Then we have, is it gentian? The 3 of Pentacles. So 3 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, 6 of Cups. 2 3s make a 6. There's an energy building here. And with the 3 of Pentacles, as it always is, there is some way of practically getting on the same page, building on something, making something happen in a practical sense, not just having it all be in your head, okay, which is quite important because we need balance between what's going on in your head, what's going on in the 5D and what actually happens in the 3D. Because otherwise you're a bit like a helium balloon that just floats off up in the ether. And it's a nice place for a visit, but I don't think you can necessarily live there. Let me know if you think different. And then in the middle, the 2 of Wands. Basil. I always feel like I'm talking to Mr. Fawlty when I say that. Basil! Anyone who's watched Fawlty Towers, and how old am I? I used to listen to Fawlty Towers on an LP record, a sound recording of Fawlty Towers. Yep, I know. I think it might have been my dad's record. I hope so. Otherwise I'm older than I think. Okay, Basil, the 2 of Wands. We've got you looking further than your city limits, staking a claim in a new venture, looking outward from this whole situation, swimming to the open water, okay? It's a nice energy to have a couple of wands in the middle because it just takes us out of this whole subconscious slight moosh that we're in. But even so, 5 of Swords in reverse as well is nice because it's Venus in Aquarius in reverse. Venus in Aquarius is a bit of a mental standoff with somebody. And I feel like we're linking back in to something, to someone, to somewhere. Okay? Oof, nice. Let's have an oracle card. What do we need to know? God, there is no air at the moment. You know when it feels like all the oxygen gets sucked out of everywhere before a thunderstorm? And then in the UK, you don't even get the good thunderstorm. I'm a massive fan of a thunderstorm as long as I'm in a safe place. But in the UK, we always get these sort of, oh, there might be a thunderstorm, and then there's sort of maybe one bit of thunder and that's it. I want a real rootin' tootin' big, you know what I mean? One of those. Do you like my thunderstorm impression? I should do that more often. Dashing in the whole bit and then just watching it out of the window. Yes. We get our fiddly middly widdly bop back. Swing. We get clean it up. And we get why. Why is the Six of Cups? It's a longing to know, to connect, to put the pieces back together. But clean it up is the Three of Pentacles, which is, okay, and now what? In the real world, how do we move forward with the new connection of being on the same page? Oof! Actually, I think that actually made sense. Leave me a comment, let me know how it resonates. Let me know what you're doing over the weekend or not doing over the weekend, which is often more telling. And I'll see you soon. Namaste.